Alright, so we're jamming some games with Blue-Red Delver. We won the die roll, and we do want to go first. Alright, so we got a few lands here, a snag, a Serum Visions, a Sleight of Hand. I think we'll keep this. We got some interaction and we can do some digging. We will keep. Run out this Temple, turn 1 for the Scry. And we do not want more land. Alright, we'll ship the turn. What's Murduck 4 got going on? A probe. Oh, let's see what land he follows it up with. Wooded Foothills. Could be Infect with off-color fetches. No? Looks like some kind of zoo deck. Step links. Oh, let's go ahead and Serum Visions to start. We'll save that probe in case we see a young Pyromancer. And we see Island. I'm thinking about running out this second temple to get another Scry. We need to dig for some action. Actually, I will go ahead and Gitaxian Probe and draw a card. Actually, we can't play a Delver and we can't play a Pyro. The only thing we could possibly play would be a Swift Spear, and it's only a few cards out of our 50, so we're going to go ahead and just Scry. And there's the Pyro, we'll leave him on top. Hopefully we don't take too much damage from the step links. Blood Crypt. And Mikado. Alright, so we'll take it 2, that's good. Alright, so we can run out this young Pyro, make a Gitaxian Probe, and save the snag for attackers, or save the snag for I think what's the best way to do this. Well, we know for sure we're running out the Pyro, so let's go ahead and do that. And now let's Gitaxian Probe him. We'll always yield to the Pyromancer token. What do you got? If he's trying to bolt, we'll snag our Pyromancer in response, and we'll get our 2 tokens. Temur Battle Rage, Tainted Strike, Death Shadow. Alright, so we got a Suicide Zoo. Alright, so we're safe for now. He's taking a lot of damage. Alright, so we know he has a Temur Battle Rage. He can't currently activate it. So he has the Death Shadow and the Temur Battle Rage. That's 2 of his cards. Alright. Now, the question is, do we want to try and kill off this Swift Spear now and take 5? He could Temur Battle Rage it to pump it. I think we'll just chump in a coddle and take 3. Just trying to save some damage. He doesn't have the ferocious trigger right now, so it's not going to be that bad. Alright, so that wasn't that bad at all. We're on the Sulfur Falls. The question is, do we want to crack back hard? Because if we do, he can go... All he has right now is a Death Shadow and a land, I believe. So most he can do to us is 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus if he draws a spell. The question is, do we want to try and crack in with the Swift Spear? Alright, first things first, I'm going to go ahead and run out our Young Pyromancer again. We need the blockers. I think we're going to... Do we bolt or do we Swift Spear and start trying to get damage in? As of right now, he cannot play that Death Shadow. So we're not that worried about it. Alright, if we play Probe, Sleight of Hand, the Swift Spear would be swinging in for 3. And we get 2 more tokens, which with the bolt would give us 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 next turn. It would give us lethal next turn if he swings out. I think we're on the token stall plan for now. We're not trying to aggro him. I don't think we're in a race. But I'm going to go ahead and, just to be safe, Death Shadow plus what? Tainted Strike. Oh, that's the other card. Tainted Strike. Alright, so the Tainted Strike's not scary because he can't do 10 to us without drawing something. So I think we're not worried about that. I think we're gonna go with this Serum Visions, then swing in for 4. Remand, Electrolyze. I like both of those. I think I want the Remand first, though. We'll top, and then swing in for 4. We've got 2 chump blockers for next turn. I like the way things are looking. What are we playing? There's the Death Shadow, 6/6. Alright, so if we chump block, I think we do just You just jump block. Alright, so right now with the lightning bolt and the electrolyze we know we have coming, we have 5 points of burn. So it means we only need to get in 2 more points of damage. So I think right now we don't need to do anything. I think we can just ship the turn. Unless we want to bolt off that Nakatl. Is that important to us? Next turn we go block, block, block the links if we have to. We know he's a Tainted Strike right now and it's not that important to us unless he Team or Battle Rages it, which we can remand. If we attacked, we would get in for, yes, we'd probably only get in for 1. He would chump with the step links, and then block, block, we'd get in for 1, and die on the crackback. So I think we just passed the turn. Let's see what he's got going on. Alright, so we could bolt this Nakatl and then put another guy in front of the Death Shadow. I don't know that we want to do that though. We have to block though because it's lethal if we don't. Alright. I think we're going to go ahead and bolt off this Nakatl. Before we have to declare blockers. We'll just chump the Death Shadow. We'll remand him just to draw a card, hold off a turn. And get us another token. We can electrolyze off the 2 step links. They're not that much of a problem. We know he has Tainted Strike, Death Shadow again. Okay, so if we go Swift Spear, electrolyze these 2 guys, you would have 2 3s. That's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Be real close to lethal. It would depend on what we drew off this, whether we could get there. Run off the Swift Sphere. We know he can't cast anything. Let's go ahead and Serum Visions. Or Sleight of Hand, sorry. Mana Leak, Electrolyze. I like the double Electrolyze a lot. I don't mind the Mana Leak either. Double Electrolyze lets us kill Swift Spear next turn. Or deal 4 points of burn between this turn and next turn. But I think we want the Mana Leak for that Death Shadow. So we're going to put that in the hand. Let's Electrolyze on bottom. Alright, we can swing in for... Alright. I think we're just going to Electrolyze off the Step Lynxes. And... Or do we want to save for that other Mana Leak for that other Death Shadow? Even though we just revealed we had that. We can chump unless you get the Team or Battle Rage, in which case we're dead. I think we're just gonna attack with this. So we know his hand. And we know the only creatures we're worried about are Death Shadows. Actually, we could be worried about the Lynxes if he can just kill a token easily. We're just going to attack with the Swift Spears. Alright, that does the work of the Electrolyze. Alright, so he has 2 cards we know about and 1 unknown. Alright, we just Mana Leak this. Now the only thing we died to is Team or Battle Rage. Oh, Nakatl. Don't worry about Team or Battle Rage anymore. So we know the 1 card in his hand is a Tainted Strike, which we do not even care about. He might as well be Hellbent. So we've got the Sulphur Falls. The question is, do we want to point the Electrolyze at his face or point it at a creature? So we can do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And he could block... If he blocks these 3, these 5 still get through, because the Tainted Strike's not going to do anything. So we point the Electrolyze at his face and swing, and we win. So that's what we're going to do. And we drew another Swift Spear just for good measure. We'll swing out. It should be game. But still 6 damage coming through. Alright, go to board. Alright, what do we have to deal with what he's got going on? We can grab some roasts. I don't think the Pestermite is useful. Spell Pierce is probably not that great. Snare hits Team Battle Rage. I believe it hits Tainted Strike as well. Do I want the Dismembers? I might want the 4th Swift Spear. He's fairly low to the ground. He was stuck on mana, or he would have been able to pay for those leaks. And bring in a Dismember. One more Dismember. I'm just not sure what to take out for it. The electrolyzers were real good. Taking out step lynxes and the like. Vapor Snag's not as good. It saved our Pyromancer, which is how we won the game, but overall it's not that great. So we'll bring in another Dismember and we'll submit that. Suicide Zoo can be a very scary deck. I mean, he's not playing the fully optimized version with the Tarmogoyfs and all that. Alright, what's this hand got? We got 2 Swift Spears, a Remand, Dismember, Epiphany, Probe. This looks good all around. We will keep. Yep. We're running out the Swift Spear turn 1. It's just a question of what he plays as to whether we attack with it or not. This feels like a Nakatl play. Maybe not. Duress. Taking probably Dismember. The Probe. No creature in turn 1 Duress makes me think he might have kind of a weak hand, and we drew another Duress. Or another Probe. That's fantastic. Alright, we're gonna run out the Swift Spear turn 1. That way, if we don't get another untapped land, we can go Swift Spear like on turn 2, and then Probe and pump them both. Getting there for 1. I want to have Remand available before he gets below 10, but I don't think that's going to happen. Swift Spear. You have a second creature? You got Murdoch. Another Duress. You gonna take my probe again? Took the Remand. Alright. I'm gonna save that Pyromancer for next turn. Let's go ahead and pay 2 life and see what he's got going on. Tainted Strike, Teamer Battle Rage, Lightning Bolt. None of that is going to kill us in the immediate future. Alright, Strike, Bolt, Battle Rage. And we drew the Remand. Awesome. Alright, let's get in there for 4. We'll go ahead and put that on top because next turn, if we dismember, we'll go 2-4, put him at 3. If we snagged, we could have lethal if he has no other creatures. So that's staying on top. If he does run out of creature, oh, now we're even more likely. You gonna bolt me or bolt one of my Swift Spears? He's not bolting anything. He's going to Tainted Strike. I don't know what that helps. I think he's just dead now. Alright, if we dismember, holding priority, yeah, I think he realizes it. Actually, just the Vapor Snag alone would do it. Alright, well, that's match 1 in the book.